What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Destiny. And last night, Bungie has released word on what's in store for the next public community event. And sadly, it looks like that Bungie is doing away with the Queen's Wrath for quite a while because, I quote, Queen's Wrath is going back in the oven for a while. So it looks like they completely took it off the back burner and they're going to try to rework the formula to figure out ways to make the Queen's bounties and missions actually worth running without ruining their economy of Ascendant shards. Since originally people were just dismantling all the Queen's gears so they can get Ascendant shards to upgrade the legendary gear that they already have, and I'm pretty sure that is not what Bungie had intended for the Queen's Wrath. Originally, I think that they were just trying to get people to have some legendary gear to help them level up when the game first came out, but a lot of people were exploiting it, so Bungie was like, no! Bad community! So they took that away from us, and it doesn't look like that the Queen's Wrath is going to be coming back anytime soon, until Bungie figures out a way to actually make it worth running. But Bungie has announced a few changes to the next Iron Banner Crucible event. I know how excited all of you guys are for another Iron Banner event, but actually, it looks like that they were doing some really good work with, fixing it and listening to what the community has to say. So, apparently, Bungie says the original goal of the Iron Banner was to reset your reputation every time they rolled out this event. But, somewhere along the lines, Bungie made the requirements for the bounties too much effort for too little reward, and the fact that you only got Iron Banner reputation for a win meant that 90% of the players in the lobby would leave the game after the first 2 or 3 minutes if they were losing. To fix this, Bungie says that every time you lose and stay in a game, you're gonna get a medallion of iron. Now, this medallion will convert into reputation the next time you get an Iron Banner win. Now, we don't know if these medallions will actually stack or if you just keep one at all times with you. We don't exactly know how that's gonna work, but it does seem like a little bit of an incentive to stay inside the game, even though I'm pretty sure that 90% of the players will still leave the goddamn motherfucking lobbies and try to get into other winning lobbies, because this is a limited time event. People are going to want to get their reputation as fast as possible, and nobody really wants to sit around in a losing game, which kind of sucks, because I'm the type of guy that even though we're losing, I'm like, ah, man, we can turn this around. We can win. Nobody's with me. So, they're also making the level differences count a little bit more this time. And in doing so, you will have to be level 20 to enter the Iron Banner. If you're not level 20, you can't join the Iron Banner unless you're on a team that has at least one person that's higher than level 20 as your chaperone, as your fire team leader. And I really like this idea, since it'll keep the lower level guys out of the Iron Banner and crying because they got ripped apart by a higher level team. You know, that I know they were trying to make it a little bit fairer for the lower level guys, but I mean, this is Iron Banner. They did say power is supposed to matter, and when you got a level 4 guy coming into the Iron Banner ripping shit up, it's kind of makes it look like a little bit of a joke now, doesn't it? So, it was a joke though, because I mean, even if you still went through the Iron Banner, you did your bounties, you leveled up Lord Saladin's reputation, after all that was said and done, the armor and rewards you still got were still equal to the Queen's Wrath and normal legendary armor, which means there was zero reason to slog through the Iron Banner at all, which, in my opinion, not only was on the worst part of Bungie's servers, but also contained the most frustrated players doing the shittiest shit in the game, trying to edge out some of that experience. I'm looking at you, Fusion Rifle, sitting in the corner. That guy that's always in the corner with a fusion rifle. Yeah, the one you ran past 3 times and he still gets you in the back with that one-shot kill. Fuck out of here. But at least now, the gear that is offered as a reward will help you reach level 30. It's not going to get you to level 30 because there's only 2 pieces of gear available per class, which means that reaching level 30 is still based off RNG from the end of the raid. You're still going to need at least 1 piece of gear from the raid and 2 Iron Banner gear pieces to reach level 30. And that's one of my biggest problems in the game right now, is that there should be at least 3 ways to gain level 30. You should be able to get it through the raid, through PvP Iron Banner, and normal PvE activities. But that's another video, man. We'll talk about that another day. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe. If you guys want to talk about that, leave it in the comment section down below. Be like, Mac, we want to hear your ideas on level 30 and how to get there 3 different ways. Because I have a whole plan here in my head outlined. But like I said, that is not the topic of the motherfucking commentary. So, the last 2 features of the Iron Banner event is that weapons won or bought from Lord Saladin in the Iron Banner, you will now have the option to reforge your gear, which means that you can go to Lord Saladin, pay some Motor Light, and he will re-roll the stat bonuses on your Iron Banner weapons. Now, hopefully this won't just be limited to guns. I wouldn't mind the option to re-roll some gear stats on like an Iron Banner chest plate, maybe get intelligence instead of discipline, strength instead of discipline, or maybe get a little bit of extra like, this one says I hold more shotgun ammo, but I don't use shotguns, I use sniper rifle ammo. I would like to re-roll this and try to get, more sniper rifle ammo as one of the bonuses on the gear. But when you re-roll the gear in the Iron Banner, it resets your progression on it completely, so you're gonna have to re-level it up 100%, which I don't mind. I think that's a really good option. I would like to see that option added into the actual game of just in general. Have the speaker have that option. That way modes of light are actually worth something. You go there and be like, instead of buying a cape, be like, hey, I found this really cool hand cannon. It just doesn't have the stats that I really want on it. Maybe I'll re-roll it at the speaker and see if I can't get something. Or have that with Xur. I wouldn't mind seeing Xur have something like that inside of his inventory where you can re-roll the stats on one of the guns. At least, maybe on the exotics. That would be pretty cool, because then that would make your exotic your exotic. I mean, everybody out there is rolling with the Suros regime. But does everybody have a Suros regime with reload speed as one of, you know what I mean? Like, I think that would be a really cool venue for Bungie to, I guess, explore inside of Destiny, is to give us an option to re-roll stats so we can have, I guess, our own gear that nobody else has, and that would be really fucking cool. But last but not least, Bungie is adding in a temporary 12-hour buff called Tempered. This will give you an Iron Banner reputation boost as the week goes on. And the lesser amount of reputation you have later on in the week, the more reputation you will earn in the Iron Banner. And this is a really good system to help people gear up that are still in school, or have really busy work schedules, or to just have like a baby in the house, or just something that keeps them away from playing the game. And I think that's really awesome that they're thinking about people that don't have 12, 10, 8, 6, even 4 hours a day to play video games. I know myself, I'm a very busy person. Some days I don't even get a chance to play anything. That's why I have a hard drive full of shit that I still gotta go through. I have like literally only 100 gigabytes left on a fucking 3 terabyte hard drive. I literally have to delete some goddamn footage. I don't want to. So, one last thing. For those of you guys that are gonna bitch and moan and cry, be like, but I've been raiding all fucking month and I don't deserve the same level gear. They're increasing the amount of levels of reputation that Lord Saladin has to offer from 3 to 5. So they're gonna balance out the fact that people are gonna bitch and moan about the raid, and other people shouldn't have what they deserve because they did a mission and they did a raid. And don't get me started on all that elitist bullshit. Like I said, everybody in the game deserves to level up to max level. Doesn't matter if you did the raid or not. You deserve to be max level. You paid the same amount of money as everybody else. You deserve to be able to complete your character, and not just people who have friends that play the game and can go in a raid with you. But, like I said, that's for another video. I already said that. We're gonna explore that venue in another video. So, that's it for the update that Bungie has released on Bungie.net. I will link in the description down below the whole story if you want to go ahead and read exactly what Bungie had to say word for word. But this is what they're going to be doing with the next Iron Banner event. And I like where Bungie is going, where they're evolving these events to community feedback, and that's ultimately just going to make Destiny a better game, and I'm really, really excited for how Destiny's going to shape up, especially with expansion packs right around the corner. It's an exciting time right now. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. They're just trying to make the Iron Banner actually worth it. Let's hope they figure out some of this netcoding problems that they had last time. Serious, I was shooting motherfuckers in the face with my hard light. I wasn't getting any damage off of them. Not one bit. I need better hit detection. So, like I said, my name's Jay. MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.